Hey Rebels, it's Wednesday. Yesterday I got to go to a Marissa Meyer signing. She came to Orlando. It was the fan voted city and it was very exciting. There were so many people there.
10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name.
While I was there, I couldn't help imagining what it would be like for that many people to stand around and listen to you talk and wait in long lines to get your signature, and I thought it was really cool. Marissa shared with us how she got started writing.
So I am one of those authors where I knew since I was a really little kid that I wanted to be a writer. The reason for this is that I loved books. I was such an avid reader. And at one point as I was growing up, I made the connection that behind every one of those books that I loved so much, there was an actual person who got to come up with that story. And then I realized that they actually got paid to come up with that story. And I was like, well, that is the best job to have ever existed. But I didn't have a whole lot of focus with my writing until I was 14 years old. Is that my best friend introduced me to the coolest TV show that has ever existed. And I have a prop. It's a little TV show called Sailor Moon. It was about these 5 teenage girls who one day this talking cat shows up, and this talking cat tells them that they are in fact reincarnated royalty from outer space. Because why not? And the cat gives them all magic wands that turns them into superheroes, and they get to run around finding monsters and saving the world. Anyway, so I completely fell in love with this show. And I got really inspired, and I started writing what's called fan fiction. Thank you. All right, lots of fanfic. Oh, I love that. So that's what I did. All through middle school, high school, college, I was writing Sailor Moon fan fiction.
She also shared with us how she got interested in fairy tales for the first time.
Was it when I was 5, I was taken to see my very first movie in theaters, which was Disney's The Little Mermaid. I loved this movie so much. You could not get me near a sink without me starting to sing, pretending I had a tail. I was so in love with this movie. Well, my grandmother, who's a very loving, doting grandma, heard that I was so in love with this movie. And so she gave me a little book of fairy tales. The first story in that book was The Little Mermaid by Hans Christian Andersen. Yes. Those of you who are laughing, you have read this story. If you are not familiar with the original story of The Little Mermaid, it is nothing at all like the Disney movie. It is actually a really sad, tragic story. Spoiler alert, the mermaid dies. It is really sad. So I was like, you know, thanks, Grandma. But after I recovered from my misery, it started this curiosity for me, and like, what else is Disney not telling me?
Someone asked her about the rumors about a movie. I got this video started a little late, so I'm sorry, but the first thing she said was that she had sold the movie rights, and then
Hollywood studio, they have a script written. I have not seen it, but it exists, I'm told. And they're currently looking to attach a director. So my fingers are crossed. You know what I really want though? Action figures.
If you want to hear more of her awesome stories, I suggest you find out where she's going next. She was a great speaker, and she was very generous and made time to sign with everyone and take pictures with everyone, which was really awesome. So thank you very much, Marissa, for a great experience. I hope you have a great birthday today, and I'll see you next week.